Hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you're still in here, I have no idea what happened. See if we stay connected now. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're here. If not, we'll see you soon. We're fishing. We're not catching yet. I got one person back in. Looks like, damn, how you doing? For some reason, I wouldn't lost connection. I never lose connection here. And I didn't know it, and I was setting up rods. So sorry to everybody that I lost. Dude got 4 thumbs up though. That's awesome, considering I wasn't even here. Good to see you, Danny. I'll try to get them stickers out tomorrow to everybody I owe stickers to. I know I gotta go buy a couple more from the post office, a couple more stamps from the post office. So today, welcome back. Today we're gonna use some Primo stink bait that I had laying around the house. See if we can catch any fish. And I've got garlic scented hot dogs on the tall rod. Just because I didn't feel like rigging up another small rod. Because I'm being lazy. I worked all day. I don't feel like working again. I also brought some shrimp. I did bring some skipjack if I decide to use it. And really, the reason for this live is just for me to relax. Because it's been a very stressful couple days. And I thought, what better way to relax than hang out with your buddies? All right, way to get out there and subscribe to other channels, guys. If y'all want, you can drop the links. If you know how to, if you don't know how to, that's cool too. Rod, welcome in. How you doing? Let's go Big Fish Gotti. Well, this ain't Big Fish Lake. This is Little Fish Lake with big poles. So I don't have any stinky balls. Well, I do got stinky balls. Not because I didn't take a shower though. I got stinky balls in a bag. I'm not used to stinky balls today, at least not yet. I may try it. Let's go, little fish. That's better. Yeah, I got stinky balls. So I was going to go somewhere and fish tonight. I couldn't really make up my mind where I wanted to go. I know I didn't want to go too far from home because I kind of want to go somewhere tomorrow and go fishing. So I didn't want to spend all that gas money to go somewhere else and then turn around and go somewhere else on my day off. So I came to the same little lake that we fish every Sunday night that we don't catch fish in to try new things. So we're trying Primo's depth bait, hot dogs. I'm going to try shrimp. And if I need to, I'll pull out some shad. I can run 3 rods here, so I may just put out a 3rd rod just for the fun of it. 7 awesome people and 7 thumbs up. Thank you guys. So, you know, when I started this channel a long time ago, I say that like it's forever ago, 1.5 years ago, 1 3/4 years, almost 2 years ago. I never thought I would hit monetization. It really wasn't my goal. My goal was just to share my experience with my friends. And of course, I didn't have YouTube friends because I was just starting. I knew nothing about YouTube. I knew how to watch a couple of videos and that was it. So my YouTube journey has been awesome. I've got to a point that I never thought I would be. You know, I'm monetized. I've got to meet all of you great, wonderful people. You know, you've taken me into your community. You brought me into your lives. And for those of you that do lives, you brought me into those lives. So I wanted to say thank you to all of you because it means the world to me that pretty much total strangers that spanned across the world tune in to me and hang out with me on my fishing adventures. Giselle, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon. I went home and took a nap, so it's kind of got me goofed up. Wasn't very long, but it was. But I just kind of wanted to say thank you to all of you guys, whether you're members or viewers or just somebody new in. You've made my YouTube experience a great thing, and I appreciate it. Even James. I got the privilege to fish with James, and it was great. We caught some nice smallies. The next trip, we didn't catch anything, but we still had a good time. So that was my little sentimental spiel for probably the next year or two. I'm glad you all were here to be part of it. My life's had lots of ups and downs here the past 2 months, and I'm finally starting to get back to myself, I think. So thank you for sticking with me through the good and the bad. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Scotty. Hello, Randy. Reese, Wild Hook. Rod. Damn, Jen. Hi, Jen. I didn't see Jen pop in there. Hello, everyone. Oh, can't forget James in there. Yeah, and it means the world to me that you guys do support me. And just like I tried to get in here and support you. I was actually watching a channel the other day, and I'll even tell you what channel it was. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I was watching F4C's channel, and he asked a simple question. He's like, why do you all, talking about the YouTube community, tune into his lives? And I honestly answered him. I said, I come into your lives to support you because you come in to support me, even if it's just to say hi. Because I know how important that is throughout the YouTube world. We think it's you as well, Scott. Thank you. So, I mean, like I said, just a little thing of just somebody popping and saying, "Hey, I seen you on. I wanted to stop in and say hi." That means a world of difference to a lot of people. I'm one of those people. You know, it's like Rhea C and Wild Hook and Duke. You know, all those people are. Rhea popped up out of nowhere, and I think I was one of the first YouTube lives that she seen, and she stuck with it. Wild Hook, I went into his channel, and I just simply said, "Hey, I'm sitting here watching you for a little bit," and he says, "Here, I'll check you out." And Wild Hook's been part of our community as well as Duke, because Duke came with Wild Hook. So I mean, it's just that little bit of effort it takes to meet new people and create new friends. So anyway, enough of that. Anybody catch any fish lately? Paul, welcome in. How you doing? I got skunked yesterday. Oh no, it's terrible. Rhea, you are the best. I love you to death, hon. You're just an awesome lady. I searched for fellow fishermen near me and YouTube, and I found Scotty. And he caught 3 fish yesterday. Cool. What'd you catch? You know, I put out a 2 goggle eye and a small, a good deal. Video coming soon. That's awesome. So I put out a members only video. I believe it released last night. It'll go public here tomorrow, I think at 6 a.m. It's of mine and Rod's catfishing journey over the weekend. We fished Friday. I have a video to do on, it's a review video to do on some vacuum sealing bags, which in all honesty are a lot better than the store-bought vacuum bags. They're a little pricier, but you also get more in a roll, or the bags, or they've got Ziploc bags. They got all kinds of stuff like that. So I hope you guys check that video out. It's not suspenseful, it's not great, and it's me doing the editing. So, you know, it's kind of going to be, but you guys know me. I'm not a great editor. I'm not a great speaker most of the time, but I do the best with what I can. Then we'll have a crappie video coming, at least one crappie video of me and Rod. And I'm going to try to stretch those out over like 2 weeks so I can do like 1 a week. I might do 2 in 1 week. But crappie season's upon us. Tomorrow I'm hoping to go do some crappie fishing. And catch some big crappie. Let's see, what'd you say? If it wasn't for you, Scotty, jumping our lives that day, we were out fishing. I probably would have never been. Hey, well, I'm glad that I was able to help you. I think you probably would have kept going though. You put out great content, and you're a lot of fun. I mean, you really are. All short jokes aside, it's a blast watching you, and you know, you and Duke, you're always out there and you have fun. You guys are in some killer heat, and you're out there fishing, and that's crazy. Now, wintertime's going to be coming soon, and you guys will be fishing in some. I don't know how cold it gets where you're at, but it'll be more comfortable, I'm sure. Don't forget that like and subscribe. That's right. I do want to do a members only live fairly soon. It may be one day next week. I don't know where I'll be. It's not going to be really long, to be honest with you, but I'm sure we can do, I want to try to give you members everything that I can. Yeah, how can you forget Rhea? Rhea is always here. She may never say a word, but she is always in the background. So I'm not going to do this live for a long, long time because I kind of want to go home and get the boat hooked up, make sure everything's working. I got the battery charging just in case. I enjoy hanging out with Wild Hook says, I enjoy hanging out with you as well as your videos are awesome. Well, I think my videos have a lot to desire, but I tried to make them the best that I can. I haven't had anybody to professionally teach me or anything. I mean, I'm an older guy. I'm not like you young pups. So I don't quite know as much as I probably should. Let's do it. I'll be waiting for Scotty. All right. Well, I'll set it up. I want to say that I'm off next Monday. So maybe we can do something on Monday for members only live. Maybe do a half hour, an hour. Now, if Rhea was in my video, that would be the best video I've ever done in my life. Matter of fact, someday I hope to have an autographed photo of Rhea C. And I can put it with my fishing stuff that I've got from other YouTubers. Duke, welcome in. You was on, yeah, I know you was kind of on. Her voice was on. She wasn't on. She wasn't here. Not like live and in person. I want your autograph, and I want like a nice picture of you, and I can put it in a frame. Matter of fact, it would really be fun to have like pictures of a lot of the YouTubers that I do get to meet or I've got really close to, like Wild Hook and Duke and Anthony J, and even James. And me and Rod, which I've got, I could just pull that off video probably and make a picture, but that would be really kind of cool. You don't see any other YouTubers with like pictures of people they've met or people they've got close to. Well, we're using hot dogs instead of or skipjack. We're using Primo stink bait, and we're going to try some shrimp. So that's different. I think we're going to have the same result as always. We're not going to catch no fish in the stinking lake. Anthony Jaldes in the house. Oh, I mean, we ain't catching no fish on skipjack out of this lake, so I'm like, well, let's try something different. Maybe I'm just going the wrong direction with it. River Boss, welcome in. Mr. Rogers, hello, hello, hello. So tomorrow morning we're gonna go crappie fishing. Maybe I can go live there, so maybe we'll do a live crappie fishing. Rod at Rod's Fishing Adventures, welcome in. So I'm gonna go check this stink bait and see if I got any stinky bait. I doubt it. So we're gonna check it. I'll be right back. Absolutely no stinky bait left. All right, so we got no hot dog left. We're gonna try a piece of shrimp. So when I fish with shrimp, I only fish with the highest quality shrimp that I can find in the store. That is the Great Value brand raw shrimp. It's the best that you can fish with. It's guaranteed to catch a fish once in a while. I think I got everyone to apologize. That's okay. You're all good. You're all good. 14 thumbs up. Ain't seen no trolls in here yet. Something wrong with that. Federico, how you doing? Ain't caught nothing yet. We're doing some primo stink bait and shrimp right at the moment. Man, that was a nice catfish you really got. I watched it this afternoon at work. But hopefully we'll catch some fish here soon. I did bring my lights just in case, but I don't think I'm going to be here that late. See, this time I'm fishing. I really should be at home doing shorts and editing video. But I can do that after I hook the boat up to go. Now my debate is I have 3 places that I can go. I can go to 2 lakes that are about 20 minutes away. Maybe 30 minutes. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it catches something. Or I can go down to Greenville, which is about an hour away. And that is the St. Francis River. I have service there. I don't have service at Bismarck Lake. And I know I won't have service at Fredericktown Lake. So I'm kind of in debate. But those are the 2 closer lakes. If I don't want to spend a whole ton of money in gas, those are the best option. I'm going to catch dink, dink, dink crappie out of those lakes if I go to them. Because that's all it's in them lakes, is dinks. Did I happen to mention there's little bitty dinky fish in those lakes? At least if I go to the St. Francis River, I got a chance of catching some 8, 9, 10 inch crappie, not 3 and 4 inch. Need to find a good spot on the St. Francis. And there's, I do really. I do good at the Greenville Bridge, and I went over to Holiday Landing on the St. Francis River, and I found some pretty nice looking spots. And I got one spot I'm sure would probably do pretty good for crappie. It's just a nice tree you can tie up to and just jig the crap out. It's a great big tree. May get some minnows and try minnows. Might do both. If I had some brush pile jigs, I'm sure I could catch some fish. I really did kind of like those. Is Clearwater a good spot for crappie? It is when the water temperature starts dropping down into the mid 70s, lower 70s. You can get on them. I know some decent spots, but it's still tough. But I could run to grass carp video. Well, he's got both. He's got gar and grass carp. You can come up. Oh yeah, I'm sure he probably did once they went through and shocked it. It'll take him a couple days. Uh-oh. My dinger dinged. Let's see if it comes back for it. But yeah, ever since Rod and I went out on our adventure this past weekend, we caught some crappie. It just kind of really got the crappie bug back in me. Water temperature came up 10 degrees. It was like 74 degrees. That ain't no good. Temperature goes up. It was 71. Okay. So I knew it was like in the low to mid 70s. That's what I like about going to James. That water's cold. It's always cold, spring fed. That's why I think that's why the smallmouth love it in there. That's a great river up by James to fish for smallmouth. And then smallmouth do end up down at Clearwater Lake at some point in time. But I don't think I've ever caught a smallmouth out of Clearwater Lake. You know, they're in there. The river goes into the lake. The smallmouth have to be in the lake. The fish have been acting badly for the past 2 months. They've been very bad for the past 2 months. Yeah, I've caught largemouth in Clearwater too, but never smallies. I've caught them below the spillway, but I've never caught them in the lake. Well, hopefully that moon don't hamper me tomorrow. 100 degrees. Wow. Today wasn't bad. It was like 86 or 87, but with the humidity isn't here right now. So it made it really, really easy to be out in the heat. I'm getting hit on that stinky, smelly stuff. No more stinky, smelly stuff. Oops, I missed somebody's phone call. My phone was in the truck. Oh well, that's okay. The world won't end. Yeah, see, it's 82 degrees right now, but it feels like it's probably like 75 because there's no humidity. So it's really comfy. One of these days I'll plan a trip. Hey, that would be fun, Wild Hook. That's a long time. I would hate. I don't really know how long of a drive it is, but I'm sure it's probably 13 to 16 hours. Makes for a long trip. Sure, we could probably get Rod involved, have Rod come down. Or we can go up to Rod's, but that's even farther north for you. Jerry's doing a premiere. It's like Stacy put a video out. Oh, my boss called me. Let me call my boss back. I'm going to put you guys on mute for a minute. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm back. The boss is trying to get me to come to work tomorrow. And I'm like, I have plans. I'm going fishing. I work enough damn overtime. Sometimes you just got to stand your ground and realize what's more important, and that's catching some crappie. That's the way I look at it. Who needs that $20 an hour? Not me. Okay, I really do. But I need a little sanity too. I can't be at work because my next day off would be Monday. On top of 2 doubles in between now and then. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. I'm still here. We still ain't catching no fish, so this is a normal Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. Well, I can't do that because that falls on a different pay week. So therefore, I would lose hours if I did that. They wanted me to trade today for Saturday, but I'm like, what am I going to do? I can't really go anywhere if I get off at 1:30 on a Saturday. If I go anywhere, it's going to be 3 o'clock. Then I got to turn around and hurry there and then pretty much come back because it gets dark earlier now. It'd be different if it didn't get dark till 8 or 9 again. I wonder how far it is to New Mexico. I'm sure it won't give me, they'll probably just give me the state line. New Mexico from my location. Something. It's 14 hours, depending on where I'm going in New Mexico. But I got to go through Oklahoma, so if I did that, I could stop and see Modog. He'd be excited to see me. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque, New Mexico from my location.
Albuquerque is 15 hours, 23 minutes from your location by car in light traffic. Here are your directions.
15 and a half hours. James, what are you having? Hamburgers and French fries again? Matter of fact, that reminds me, I got a hamburger at home I got to cook. And that's in light traffic too. 15 hours. Meatloaf and fried taters. That's pretty much the same as hamburger and French fries. Sure does. Well, I'm going to check the shrimp because I ain't seen a bite on it. The perch might have pecked it off. John Joe, welcome in. Good afternoon. Good evening. We have not had any luck. We've been here for about an hour. I've had a few bites on the stink bait, but I haven't hooked up. And I have no idea what's going on with the other pole. Dark Magician, how you doing? I am at Hager Lake in Farmington, Missouri. It's a local city lake. Well, either the bluegill or the turtles enjoyed that piece of shrimp. Ah, let's feed him some more shrimp. The one is a Berkeley big game rod. The tall rod is a Berkeley big game. It's a $20, $25 rod from Walmart. Here, fishy, fishy. Quality on that rod, I will tell you, is pretty awesome. I've caught a 50 and 60 to 75 pound blue cat on those rods and handled it without a problem. So for a cheap rod, it's well worth the money. Yeah, it's real. I've got a Mad Catz rod. I never use it because I don't want to get dirty because I paid a lot for it, and I know the point of having a rod is to use it, but it's pretty. So it sits in the corner. That one's an 8-foot. Yeah, it's got a good bend, but yet it's still fairly stiff. It's really, honestly, it's too big for fish in this lake, but it's a white rod. It's really visible at night, so it makes it a lot easier. Oh yeah, I got my Mad Catz rod at the Catfish Conference 2 years ago, and I paid up for it. It was, I think, $90, but they were discounted at the Catfish Conference, and I think they said they took 10,000 rods, and they were figuring they would be sold out by the time the end of the conference. So can you imagine if you take 10,000 rods and you're selling for basically $100 a piece, how much money you're making on those rods? I think the rod that I've got is I want to say maybe a Sunset. That's yellow. That's right. They're nice, but you don't have. But it was one of those things that I just had to get one because I wanted to be cool like everybody else. I'll take glow in the dark, fingernail polish. Yep. Actually, I use when I fish out here at night, I use a ring light, and a lot of times I can, with having a white rod, I can turn my ring light on red or green or yellow or whatever, and it changes the rods to that color. So that's kind of nice because it makes it look different to you folks. Plus, it's really easier for me to see them through the camera. Well, if it gets dark, I know it's going to get dark. It gets dark every night. But if I pull out the ring light, I'll show you kind of what I mean. But it'll turn those rods red or green or whatever, and they're bright. They look really bright in the camera. I think that's an ambulance. There's always ambulances running around. Ambulance and fire trucks. Don't know where they go, but they're always driving around. Kevin Fishes, how you doing? Good to see you, Kevin. Hey, you gonna start doing some fall time skipjack reports? It should be firing up again here pretty soon, I think. Well, sounds good. I hope you've enjoyed your time away. Lisa, how you doing? Ashley, welcome in. Don R, how you doing? Boy, all you guys come in at once. Welcome in, everybody. Well, I think so far the only thing we've done here is feed the turtles and bluegills. James is bugging me again. Hey, sorry though, but it's okay. Joshua, how you doing? Man, we're just sitting here on the bank feeding the fish and the turtles. They got to eat too, I guess. So to answer your question, what is a good free editor to use? It depends on what window. If you are you using your phone or are you using a PC? James, I'm talking to you. Okay, well, on I think it's Windows 10 and higher. It might be on Windows 9. It has a built-in editor. It's called Clipchamp, and that's what I use. It's fairly easy to use once you get the hang of it. There's free versions of DaVinci's Resolve. It's really complicated to use. I don't know what other people use. I just Clipchamp, CHAMP. It's built into your PC system. If you just do a search for it, it'll pop in. But I mean, there's several different editors out there, and they all basically do the same. Hey, I'm getting a hit on that stinky bait. I heard my little bell go tink, and I see my rod move a little bit. He didn't hit on it no more. We'll give it a few minutes and check the bait. Sure, he probably knocked it off. But if anybody has a suggestion for a video editing software program for him, speak up, let him know. We all use different stuff. I know Rod does all his stuff on his phone. All mods in here is a good thing sometimes. Kind of wonder where some of our kids have been. Landon popped in a little while ago, like a couple lives ago. Ain't seen Jackson in a while. Ain't seen not that he's a kid, but the Lord hasn't been in for a while, and there's a bunch of them that haven't popped in. CapCut, I've never used that one. I gotta answer my phone. Be right back, guys. Yeah, there's lots of. I mean, if you jump on YouTube and search free editors, that'll help you too. There's a ton of them out there. I started with Clipchamp and I got to know it, and then that's what I use. Hey, my edits ain't all that great either, Lisa. Don't feel bad. I think so. I think Stacy does some great editing, and I think Rod does some really great editing. My editing, I'm not normally too happy with. Sometimes I'll come up with something I think are really good, and they just fall in her face. Well, thanks, Wild Hook. Yeah, Wild Hook does really good too. Yeah, but Tony, you can do all kinds of other cool stuff, like the backwards fish catches and everything. That's neat stuff. I want to know how to do that. That's a great thing about live streams. You don't have to edit. But the bad thing is with live streams, you don't really make anything on it if you're monetized. You really only start making nickels and dimes if people go back and rewatch it and watch the ads. Yeah, I've tried Canva and I was completely lost. I think I do want to try to get a thumbnail maker, though. I think that would make a big difference. But DaVinci's Resolve, if you can figure out how to use it and use it correctly, there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do on it. I will tell you, somebody that uses it, don't bug him about how to use it, because he's not going to help you because he don't have time. He takes several hours. Ooh, they got a nice fishy over there. Well, I'm not going to tell you who it is. That way I don't have to worry about it. It looks like they got him a nice little channel cat over there. It's not huge. It's a nice little channel cat, though. But there's one of the channels that I use, or that I watch all the time, and he does live scope crappie fishing. And man, he just his videos. He says it takes him sometimes a week to edit one video, but the videos he edits just comes out awesome. And when you start doing, if you start trying to put out video shorts, you got to make sure that it's in the video short format. All right, I'm going to pull that stick bait in. But word to the wise, don't do what I do. Don't wait till you catch a fish to turn your camera on. If you're going to crappie fish or something, do like Rod does and just let it play and go through hours upon hours of video. But when he does it on his phone, he can just scroll through it really quick and he comes up to the fish. It's a little more complicated when you do it on your PC. You got to take the SD card and load the SD card, then you got to load it into the program. And I think pretty much when Rod does it, he puts his SD card in his phone and it goes directly to the program, I think. Once he opens it up, and he can go from there. I don't know if it's that easy, but I think it probably is. No, Stinky left. I'm pretty sure that Stacy uses that clip champ too. And one thing about Clipchamp, they have a selection of music that you can use. Some of it, when you go to upload your video, will say, this is not a copyright strike, blah, 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 that you can use it on YouTube. But if you get monetized, and I've learned this from my own experience, just because it says it is not a copyright strike, you have permission to use this by the owner, they will not monetize that video until that music is gone. I have a couple of videos that have big views on it that I actually had to go in and cut all that stuff out of my video and really kind of trash my video, because you can't just take that music out because it's put in there by a third party. Oh, you don't put your card? I thought you put your card in your phone. Okay. Sorry, Rod. I thought that's what you did. So we got to take care of you, blah, blah. Hey, Wild Hook, I've got some little floaties if you need to borrow them, if you get too close to the water. Just saying. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, when I found out I couldn't use my GoPro to do lives and stuff like that, I canceled my subscription because it wasn't to the right email address. It was my personal email address and not my YouTube address. I need to, because Lucy, yeah, bribe Duke to throw Andrea to throw you in the lake. Dang. That was a good hit. Well, we know the fish will hit on the primos. So if they had triple S, they'd probably really bite on it. I don't know if Josh's still in here or not. He might have come and went. He may be back. I think they probably sucked my primos off of there again. My chat froze up or is just nobody talking? Just nobody's talking. All right, we're good. All right, guys, I'm gonna give it about another 10 minutes. I'm not dragging my light out. I'm gonna bait that one up again one more time and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go home and get my boat hooked up, get my crappie stuff out, and be ready for tomorrow. Hopefully, I get up. F4C, there you are. Well, I was talking about you earlier. Good to see you. How you been? Been doing well? Three hours of sunlight for you, buddy. Not for me. I'm gonna rebait this one more time. We give that fish one more chance to come up and dance. She's doing okay. That's good to hear. That's too funny. He's hitting that thing again already. It probably hit as soon as I sit down. It'll be laying down soon. I'm pretty tired. Slept a few hours last night. But I'll be live as usual every morning. All right, thanks for stopping in there, F4C. Appreciate it. We'll give it about another 10 minutes, guys. Make it an hour and 45-minute video. And as normal, this is a fishing video. There was not any fish in this video. So therefore, it's still a fishing video. It will not be a catching video. Because that's not what we do on this channel. We fish. Good night there, G. We'll see you later. New video should be coming out tomorrow morning. If y'all want to check it out, I'd appreciate it. I will be crappie fishing somewhere tomorrow. Might be live crappie fishing, might not. Don't know yet. I'm going to do some vertical jigging. If I think about going and getting minnows, I might get some minnows and do some bobber and minnow fishing. I think I pretty much made up my mind where I'm going to go. It really depends on what time I drag my butt out of bed. If I get up at 4 and leave at 5, I should be there by 6 or 6:30. I don't make any guarantees, though. I mean, I'm used to getting up at 4 or 4:30 every morning. I just hate to do it on my days off. But like when I go camping at Rod's, I was up and I'm like, crap. When I went to Anthony J's, I was up at like 3:30, ready to go on the water. All right, sounds good to me. Like I said, I don't make any guarantees. It may be 7 o'clock before I get there. Who knows? Because where I'm going to go is an hour away, and hopefully the fish want to play. I'm not going to guarantee to catch any big fish. I might even play around with putting a bobber and a jig on and try to catch some fish that way. I'm just going to fool around, enjoy the day of fishing. If we get good footage, we do. If we don't, we don't. We have service, we do, we don't. Sounds good to me. Thanks, sir, F4C. So I'll definitely be grabbing a cup of coffee on the way down. I had to put bearing buddies on the boat trailer because all the grease come out of the trailer. So I'm hoping it didn't tear the thingy dealies up in it. My mind just went blank. You guys know what I'm talking about, the bearings. So putting bearing buddies on it, bearing buddies, will stop it from ever having that leak again. That's right. You know, on my channel, I don't ever expect to catch fish. If I do, it's just a bonus. This fish got 6 minutes to bite. They better do it. I'm not going to rebait that one. I'm sure I don't have any bait left, but there probably ain't no shrimp left on the other one either. I never did see it move. That's right. It's fishing, not catching. I got the fishing part down pat. Oh yeah, I'll if I get in, I go live. I might have my. I know I have my GoPro going so I can get video, but I should be able to maybe set my phone up on my tripod. It will be hard to read chat because I'll have my phone on my tripod. So y'all just might fish with me and talk amongst yourselves. That's right. It's fun with hanging out with everybody in chat. I know they had quite a bit of rain down there where I'm going over the weekend, so hopefully that river came up some. I mean, there is even a possibility of catching a catfish down there. I don't know that I want to take all my catfish gear. I've done several videos down there catfishing, and they had nothing but turtle bites. I'm sure you guys probably can't believe that I would have turtles bite on my hooks and my baits, but that does happen. That moon's coming up. That's the moon, folks. That is the moon. It's orange as can be. It's kind of hard to do if I'm in the boat because I like to move around from tree to tree and crappie fish to trees. Yeah, it does. I might hang out just a little bit longer and see if it don't come up over them trees. I mean, I know it's going to, but all right, I'll bait that one right up one more time. We'll wait for that moon to come up. That's got to be the moon. There's something on fire around here, that's for sure. That moon come up quick. I will use the moon as an excuse of why I did not catch any fish. Alright. There's the moon. It went up that much already. It was barely over that tree like 2 minutes ago. Looks pretty bright, don't it? You know, I ought to sit there and take a shot of that on my phone and post it for a YouTube short. I could probably get 10,000 views out of watching the moon come up. Why? Because people like stuff like that. Oh, come on, you stupid phone. I hate my phone. I'm gonna have to go there. All right, well, so much for that. That light's too bright over there. It's just in the picture. They want that 10,000 views. But anyway. Holy cow. Sorry, guys. Zoom me back in. That fishy ain't coming back. If he does, he's just going to tap it once and bounce that bait off of there. Yeah, it is really pretty. It's got that nice little bit of clouds going through it. See, that fish just hit that rod again. Just enough to make that little bug go ding and probably knocked all the bait off of it. I'm gonna walk back over here again. It gotta be a little bitty catfish. Little bitty. No, not at all. Just little bitty catfish going ding, ding, ding. Oh, that fish ain't gonna do nothing. It just knocked the bait off there. I'll have to check out CapCut. I tell you what, I mean, for me to do, if I have 40 minutes of content, after I go through and pull all the junk, you know, just the total bad stuff out, it still takes me 3 or 4 hours to whittle it down to make it to the 12 to 15 minute video. Because once you put it together, you got to watch it, then you got to watch it again to see where you screwed up at. So that's another 30 minutes you're doing just rewatching the video. Then where you want to go in and add your music to, or your little stickers. Like on that members only one, I put Rod caught a drum, so I use a little sticker of drums beating, and I put it next to it. Just something kind of goofy. And turtles, when I had a turtle bite, I had turtles jumping up and down. So if you haven't checked out the members only video and you're a member, check it out. If not, it'll be live tomorrow morning. Time and me, yep. And voiceovers, I know I can do it. I just really haven't fooled with it. I probably need to. I need to learn how to do it. Yeah, I thought the turtle little thing was kind of cute. I mean, you all know I know nothing about turtle bites. I never, ever, ever get them. You know, Rhea, if you actually got out and you got your channel started again, you would just you would be amazed how fast your channel would grow. You just have that great personality and everything that goes with it. Well, I haven't, oh no, it's fixed now. I'm going to have to go look because the only thing I seen was the video posted today. Yeah, you know, the trolls haven't been so bad since school went back in. It was a new bite alarm. I like all drama. Bring all of it. You know it, Anthony J. all day. Yeah, the one I seen was when he was with Wild Hook. And you caught that. Well, I made a comment on it. Hey, a lot of my shorts are only 12 and 15 seconds. All right, guys, we'll wait 6 minutes and call it a 2-hour video, 2-hour live stream. Just because we got interested in that thing right there. Wanted to see it come up. You know, I've really honestly found that if you do a short for any more than 12 to 20 seconds, people only watch a little bit of it and they swipe right back off of it. They very seldomly will watch anything over 20 seconds. And you figure a lot of them anymore is kids, and they just don't have the attention span to sit there. They want to constantly scroll and scroll and scroll. That's like videos. If you put out a 10-minute video, you're only going to have somebody watch that video for the first 3 minutes on an average. At least that's mine, 3 to 4 minutes. So unless you're doing something really exciting, those people aren't going to stay. Now these big channels like Fishing and Stuff and Catfish Dave and Kayak Catfish, you know, all these guys, M Hood Fishing, these guys all got into YouTube back when YouTube started really getting popular, and they didn't have shorts and everything. They got all their watch hours actually from people having to watch videos. And that's, you know, that was the hard way to go. But at that time, it was probably easy because there wasn't all these channels there are now. Back then, you could actually get subscribers on videos. Now you have to get subscribers pretty much on shorts, or you don't get subscribers. Or on lives. I'll make some more shorts the next time. Yep. No, they didn't have lives and shorts back then. I mean, lives are fairly new as far as I know. But them guys have been doing this for years and years. They had to do it the hard way. But you know what? A lot of those people that did it the hard way still have a fan base that tune in and watch your stuff every time they release it. And thank you for dropping that link. So props to them people that started years ago. They got in at the right time. They've got a great fan base. And that's why they can quit their jobs as nurses or whatever it is that they do to do YouTube, because they got in at the right time. That was a really good bite on it. Scotty picked up the rod. That was all he had to do. No more fishy on the stink bait. Oh yeah, I mean, really, your best way to start growing is put shorts out, and then start doing some lives when you can. Once you hit your 50 subscribers. I know it took me, when I went to CatCon 2 years ago, I think I had 50 or 80 subscribers. It took me forever to get those because I was doing it all at videos. And still, my average videos only gets about 100 views per video, which is really sad because I would think I would have more people to watch my videos. And honestly, my statistics on my, in your YouTube studio says that like 60% of my views are you guys, my subscribers. I don't have a whole lot of other people that see my videos. So that means my title suck and or my thumbnail sucks. I'm not punching in the right keywords. I'm not using the right hashtags. So I'm doing one of those 4 things wrong because my videos just aren't being seen. They're being pushed, but it's not grabbing anybody's attention. Right. I agree with you, Rod. Rod, he does better with his crappie videos than he does his catfish videos. Or at least that's how it was. I guess it's probably still the same. Crappie fishing is a hot thing. But crappie fishing is hard to do in the summertime because they're just hard to catch. Tucker, it's been okay. Welcome in. I've had some bites on the stink bait. That's been about all the action. We're about ready to wrap it up here, actually. I'm going to go hook up my boat and get ready to go fishing for some crappie tomorrow morning. So yeah, if you're planning on trying to get subscribers just off videos, it's really tough. I went earlier and caught a few good ones. That's awesome. Hopefully the crop, this water temperature's dropping, and hopefully these crappie are going to start moving in and biting again. I'm probably going to do, if I go to Greenville, I'll have service, and I'll probably do live and do a video at the same time. But if I do a live, I really won't be able to keep up with chat. So if you come in and say something and I miss it, I apologize. Just for the simple fact that I'm going to be concentrating on fishing. Well, you get 25% of the views from subscribers. The rest is not subscribed. I see that's the opposite for me. I get more subscribers than I do the other. So that means my content's not grabbing their eye. So I have to figure out what I'm doing wrong and try to fix it. All right, Duke, take it easy. I think a good thumbnail editor is going to help me. I think researching my tags is going to help me. Even though, and they say keywords isn't really that big of a deal anymore, but if you put hashtag Fortnite in something, which I did try it didn't help me any. Seems like you get all kinds of people to watch it because it says Fortnite. I've tried different thumbnails before. Stacy does it, and it makes a world of difference for Stacy. They'll have a thumbnail and it doesn't get the next day, and it takes off. Yeah, you just need 25 more subs and you'll be good. You put a couple shorts out and people watch them, you'll be there in no time. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get these rods in and go get that boat hooked up, get my depth finder in it, my controller for my trolling motor, so I don't forget it, because I've done that before. And it really stinks getting on the water and you can't use your trolling motor. Thank you guys for tuning in to your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. And when I get down to the river tomorrow, provided nothing happens with the trailer, we'll be live. If something happens, we won't be. Okay. Thanks again, guys. Have a good night. Rod, Rhea, James, Adrian, Duke, I know you're gone already. Tucker, Diana, and everybody else I might have missed. Have a good evening. Thank you for coming in. Hi and bye, Stacy.